Welcome to Get Cooking. All right, let's do another take. Okay, we're in the test kitchen today, and we are going to make some oyster mushroom kebabs together.
Yes, and we're recording it because I want to be able to make this by myself when she's in
this will be exciting.
or
Just so, or even when I'm here, you know.
Yeah, I can make food now and then. I actually can make very good food. It's just very limited.
Yes, that's true. We need to expand a little bit more, but easy and delicious. That's the objective.
And I wrote 2 cookbooks in my life.
There we go.
Sadly, they were for meat lovers.
Probably not one vegetable in that book. Potatoes. There were certainly potatoes.
Yeah,
onions.
There's a story about that actually. I was still in law practice and I realized a whole bunch of clients, older people, you know, the men were now widowers, and they had 2 options. One is to braai or barbecue every night, which I tried for 2 years until one got very seriously ill. The other option was to marry again. You get like a young bride from somewhere. And
Thailand.
2 years later we do the divorce, you know. So, so I thought to myself, you know what, the problem with cookbooks is that
that's true.
They're too difficult.
Sophisticated, you know.
I mean, for normal people don't even know what it stands, what those things mean, and it's not always available in the country where you are.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, there must be 6 ingredients at the most, and it must be able to bought at the local supermarket.
Wow, I think that was brilliant.
And that's when I wrote that 2 cookbooks. The first one and then the second one was because people read it. It's not available anymore, so don't ask for it. We're vegans now. We'll make another one.
Yeah, with the same principle, maybe. Yeah.
And so, you know, the second one is people say to me, you forgot about a breakfast. What if I go on a nice date and I make her food and things go well? What about breakfast?
Oh, yeah. And breakfast is usually pretty easy if you eat eggs, but we don't eat
eggs, bacon, you know, the normal stuff, but we don't eat anymore. So those books are totally useless to me. But anyway, we're here for the most fantastic dish.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
And
all right, let me prepare a little bit.
Let
me prepare a little bit. I got to clean up before we begin and make a mess.
Okay, I can switch it on like this, but I can't switch it off. Yeah. Anyway.
Step 1, kill any mosquitoes. Honestly, this is the first step in cooking down here. You got it on? Then you have to press it for red, and if you hear a peek, he got one.
Yeah, it's monsoon, man. So it rains, and then comes out the mosquitoes, and they really like to eat you. So that's what we're doing.
And me, clean up the workspace so we can begin. I don't hear a crack, huh?
Well, I haven't got them yet. But there's always hope. We have these mosquito fly killers, you know, they really work well. You're not allowed to take them on an aircraft, ever. I was almost arrested. I was called to the security, you know, and these people are like very tough people, or they think they are. And they open your suitcase.
Here I'm going to put it in, what is it? A little background is, you're at the checkout counter and they have this list, and I saw that the flies, the electric fly swatter was on that list. And I told my law-abiding husband, who normally will not go an inch beyond any law or anything, never. And he's like, oh, let it go. And that's when they called his name.
Only time in Thailand they said my name perfectly correct. Normally they can't say that. And so we went, and the first thing they say is, identify your suitcase. Now I've done that before. I mean, I was on the other side. So I identified the suitcase. I knew what it was about. So now open your suitcase. Okay, now you open your suitcase. Most stupid thing ever. Do you know why?
It was brand new.
No, if I was having a bomb in that suitcase, I would have set it off there with them, kill them all. You never do that like that. And they had no sense of security whatsoever. Not impressed. So we will not say where it happened.
Aww.
Especially if you're like, you don't mind dying. Yeah, stupid. Anyway, so I donated this brand new, because we got it for free. We bought one, got one free. And we thought we would take it to somewhere for us as a gift for
No,
someone.
Chiang Mai to my dad.
Yes, thank you. Now everybody knows which airport we're talking about.
No, we were going. No,
You
you
see.
can edit.
You see. So anyway, to make a long story short, we donated this thing and they agreed that I can fly further, it's like. But it's not the worst thing ever which happened to me. Once in Greece there was the incident which I don't talk about. Yeah, these people, indecent searches, I would say. Indecent, man. Very indecent, very indecent. Oh.
I guess you got the butthole search.
So I didn't get a mosquito yet,
No.
but I will.
And now we're into already phase 3, and that is gathering up our ingredients. I'm going to
Yes.
yell them out, and he's going to have to find all the spices we need, which are over there. This
Of
is
course,
why
it's
I've
not
got
my,
a
it's not,
helper.
it's not my kitchen, so I don't know where all the things are.
It
I
is
just want
your
to say
kitchen.
something.
This is our kitchen.
Our kitchen. Do you know
Our studio.
what is the definition of a wife?
Beautiful.
Yeah, besides beautiful, sexy, rich, all those things. What would it be?
I don't know.
Helper. She's a helper.
Your
What's the
helper?
definition of a husband?
Helper.
Big helper. So start shouting.
Okay. You can turn that off. Because
Yeah.
it's not going to be very exciting.
We'll show you afterwards.
Yeah, we'll show you the results.
Okay, we're going to explain what.
Mushrooms.
Slowly, we have to see it.
Cumin. Oh no.
Lemon.
Smoked paprika. Homemade onions. Homemade garlic. When I say homemade, that's dehydrated. Coriander. Cinnamon. Canadian maple syrup. This not. And salt and love. Pepper. And some olive oil.
Mushrooms again.
Those
They
are
are
the
very big.
beauties, man.
And this, all of this is 115
Bought.
baht, which is how much dollars? $3? $4?
Yeah.
$4, perhaps 5 at the most.
Dollars, oh, now 29. Now we keep
Yeah.
thinking francs, that's why.
Mm.
Yeah, $4, under $4.
Under $4 for all of those mushrooms. Amazing. Now, this is Rebecca's kitchen, even though it's ours, and it's an experimental kitchen which you've seen the video upon. And I, being the skivvy here, I have to open this mushrooms. Now, what will a man normally do? He would take a knife or a big scissors and he just cut it out. Yeah. But according to her, there's some rubber band here which you have to remove. And this reminds me of my father's sheep farm. If you have like
This is why helpers like this can be helpers or not.
Anyway, that's how you castrate sheep. Male sheep. What do you call a male sheep?
With a rubber band?
Yeah, you put it.
You'd have to wrap a rubber band
No, it's
around
just
a sheep's willy?
Yeah, you cut.
That's what you did?
No, the vegetarian surgeon did that.
Oh, thank goodness.
You have like a
your
device,
job.
and then you can learn a lot from things.
Yeah, you can
Anyway.
also, cooking with Coos, you can lose your appetite. He will
There's more for me.
he will often relate things to very gruesome things.
Yes.
Very gruesome.
Okay,
All right.
we're gonna cut now.
Yes,
We'll come back.
which it is. Oh, wow, it's a lot, 600 grams. It's the whole damn thing. Oh, no, okay. Well, yeah, well, we can't eat that much. But I was just curious with their spices, because I had lots of spice left.
Stop.
You want to stop here? Or you want to do what they said at 600? I didn't do it like that, but there.
So we're showing you this.
You can show 600 grams. We decided to follow the recipe this time, since we usually follow recipes so well. I'm not a good recipe follower, but Kuz is helping me, and so we're going to follow the recipe. Last time I know I didn't. Anyway, Kuz, what did you have to do?
Okay, so after I opened this bag with the gruesome memories, I'm surprised that she didn't ask if that happened to humans as well. Anyway, we weighed all the mushrooms out and it came down to 600 grams. 600 and, yeah, exactly 600. This is what's left. I'm just showing you this because of cost effectiveness. You know, this is cheap. This is really cheap in any money.
But to find these oyster mushrooms, you know, in other people's countries, this could be expensive.
Yeah,
you know.
I think Thailand, these are they have a lot of mushrooms. It's amazing.
Yeah, they do have a lot of mushrooms.
And you'll see what we're going to do with it is we will put away for later, I suppose.
Yes.
And,
will you make Kentucky fried mushrooms with those?
Yes, Kentucky fried mushrooms with it. There's nothing bad about vegan, man. You eat very well.
Oh, you forgot to tell me oregano. I'm checking the list. You were yelling it out.
Oregano.
Oregano.
You see, that's what happens when people speak many languages. For me, it's like oregano. Every South African will understand what I just said. Oregano. I can even show you oregano. But she called it something else, oregano. I don't know why.
Everything else is here, so you're okay.
Yeah, so we're going to start cutting and doing things now.
Actually, he's going to mix all the spices into this little bowl. So here we go with a tablespoon. I'm going to yell it out. You find it and put it in. Okay, this is a tough challenge. We'll mix the spices. I could already start with the onions, but we'll have you mix the spices. Ready? 1 tablespoon. Garlic. That is a tablespoon. The garlic is this.
I never ate garlic before I made it. I just want to place that on record. I was working with human beings, you know.
That's homemade garlic. So that's even nice. Yeah, 1 tablespoon garlic.
Yes,
see, this says garlic, but that I put there, so I'm thinking I should put that into here, hon. It's probably better. A homemade mixed. I think that other was homemade too.
It's not going to work like this.
There we go. Good. Smell it? Yeah, it's
strong. Really
homemade stuff. Pour that one in here. Okay. Homemade stuff is good. I have a dehydrator.
Yes.
I never did garlic before. That was maybe I did. I don't remember. But the onions come out really good. All right. You got the garlic, ground cumin, smoked paprika.
How much?
One tablespoon.
This is cumin.
Not heaping, just regular. Okay.
This is like
smoked paprika. You have to pour it in. That's okay. You want a smaller one? I don't have this is a problem with these measuring things. So I saw on Shopee, I'll show you what I saw, which I thought would solve the problem because I've seen it once. These long, narrow ones. I saw it on Shopee, but I didn't check that. Look how tiny these are. But this is a way better shape. If you have a shape like this, you're lucky because it can go in those jars. Okay.
Okay.
What did you put in so far? Let's go. Smoked paprika was the last one. Fried oregano. Oregano.
There you go.
No, see, he wouldn't understand.
He speaks French, you know. Oregano. What else?
Onion powder, which is in here. Yeah.
Homemade.
Homemade.
It was one night when she couldn't sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't ask me why it wasn't me. I sleep well.
He sleeps very well.
Always.
And then the coriander. Oh, did we already do coriander? I took it away. No, did you do coriander? No. Coriander you didn't do.
I don't know, actually.
No, you didn't do coriander. We did cumin, but not coriander. I often confuse those.
All right, all of that is in except salt, pepper, and
Cinnamon we still
cinnamon?
have. Wait, but that's not a tablespoon. That's going to be a teaspoon, I believe.
okay. Do we have a
Yeah,
teaspoon?
teaspoon cinnamon, and then salt and pepper is always to taste. But you
Half
can.
a teaspoon.
Yeah, that looks
1
like it.
teaspoon.
Ooh, coriander is almost empty.
Okay, next we can show you is cinnamon, which is almost done.
Yeah, I've got a few
We
things
use
almost
a lot
done.
of cinnamon in this kitchen.
I like cinnamon, very healthy and very good for you. Salt and pepper, so add the salt in. I would do a teaspoon for now. And pepper, just grind some in. You put salt on anyway, so. Ooh.
Oops. No worries. We'll clean up this now. Okay, all of these things are in and now they need to be mixed. See?
And there's your mixture.
This is the first video we make like this. You have to excuse if it's not perfectly in. Well, half of it fell out anyway.
What is that?
Half of my mixture fell out.
What happened to the salt?
That's what happened when you take somebody who should be behind the camera in front
Can
of
we
the
show
camera.
you the salt? Look at the salt. What, can you see it? Salt. Okay. Don't you have to throw some over your shoulder if you spill salt? Ooh,
I
ooh.
think it's only when you drink vodka.
No. I think it's now. I'm going to do it. All right.
Okay, now she almost killed the cat.
We cleaned up in 2 seconds. I already did that. It's rolling.
No, it wasn't.
Look.
No, it is.
It was. All right.
Confusing the camera here.
So when I made this last time, I cut off all the stems of these mushrooms. But meanwhile, I heard that you can eat the stems. So I'm going to leave the stems on and we'll tell you if it was a good idea or not. We've got a gas burner and 1 electric, but we're going to put this on our gas burner. And we need to sear these mushrooms. That's all we're going to do is throw them in here. I can just throw them in.
Sear means half burnt.
Sear.
Sear.
Yeah. Sear means roast. Without anything, as you notice, I didn't put oil or anything in. But
Okay.
I think there's too many because last time I only made a pan full. Last time. See, I made this once, but...
I'm sure we can test if it can be eaten the next day.
Yeah, I'm just saying for the cooking process, I don't think I want to put more in that pan. So either I make another pan.
So you'll do it twice.
I think I take another pan.
And in the meantime, I think I'll get something to drink. Since we don't have alcohol, we'll have some water.
Yes, you have some coconut.
Coconut, yeah, okay, but the coconut, you need to murder it to get the juice. Now, what if you want to see how you do that?
Yeah, that's a fun thing to.
Okay, wait. That talks about some kind of a halfway show or something. I don't know what it means.
Halftime show, cooking halftime show.
First thing you do, you get hold of a coconut. Now, this got nothing to do with the food we're making. This is just for a drink. It comes in a plastic. It's not to say it comes in a plastic. And you just get rid of the plastic with a scissor.
It never comes in plastic. This is very weird that it came.
Yeah, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. They're already sort of cut, you know.
This one is a very strange one that it's...
You know, some people will take like a big knife like a panga and just cut them. We have something better. We discovered this after this machine. And all you do is you put it on top like that, like this. And you put it on the floor and you take your trusty old murdering tool and you just eat it. Then you eat it.
Go ahead also. If I
And the problem here is you have to be careful because it might crack right through and then you have to run for to put it in some kind of a container, which usually I put up, but okay, let's see.
Not going to happen this time. Tell me if I'm on because I can't see.
No, you're not on. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, you see, that's exactly the problem I was talking about, but it's not leaking.
It's not leaking.
Right, now bring it here.
See, this is hard because I can't see the camera. Okay.
And it's another story to learn how to use this type of cameras. Yeah? Anyway, I've got it here. I'm sure you can see this. Now you have to bend it out. It isn't always that easy. Once I've got it through there, it has to be bent out. Okay, didn't work. Have to go and cut it again.
All right, you can pause. They understand it. Ooh, but it's leaking, hon. Okay. It's leaking.
Now you can see it's actually leaking, so we have to get this off quite quickly. So we can actually bend it out if you have some power in your hands. There you go. It's bent.
Now if we make, it's okay. You can either drink straight out of there. Oh.
But in this case we can't because it's leaking.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can turn this into a lovely coconut shake.
Yes. Yeah, so you scratch these things off and out. These ones I touched I will eat. Almost got my finger. Anyway. I don't use such fancy tools, to be honest. I just take a, what do you call it? Not a fork, not a knife, a spoon. I take a big spoon and that will work too.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I do that.
But she's got this tool, yeah, and it really works well. And you just scrape all the milk loose, see? With gusto, and then you bring it back. It's China made, you know. And then,
what's happening in the background?
Something is cooking and smelling. Okay, so you got all the flesh of it is out, which is really nice. She wants to eat some. Want to eat?
Yeah.
Yes.
The flesh. I love the flesh.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you crack the coconut. But in the meantime, I'll show you.
And we will make.
This is being cooked now. Or grilled, or what do you call it? Sear.
So what I'm doing is, I'm using a paper. You're not to use a paper. But the bottom of our pots get so black that I didn't want to. You see what I'm doing? This one doesn't really let me press it down because it's almost too big.
Yeah.
I want to get all the moisture out.
I would say use the smaller one on the top and the bigger one. Just normal engineering.
Oh, but look at it.
Let's see, it's coming along. Nevertheless.
Oh, I have to be careful. I don't want to rip them up too much because we're going to be sticking.
No, you don't want to cut these things up. They have to be stay intact.
Yeah. This one's working better.
Important. Okay, I'll show you a bit later.
Yeah.
Wait.
Gorgeous,
right, what are you doing now?
Gorgeous spice mix. Let's just sprinkle some on and then you can put it back, squash it back down. Be careful.
Okay, let me show you. This is easier. See, sprinkled it on. And now it goes back on the burner.
Oh yeah, see this one's getting really nice and brown.
It smells. I can tell you this, it really smells nice, man. It's just fantastic. And,
I think I'm going to put
there's that other pan on it.
yeah, that's what I think I need to do because this one's almost done. This one works very nicely. What happened? Careful because this can be, these pans can get hot. Don't touch them. All right, let's squash it down with this pan.
Okay. I hope you can hear that sizzling noise. Pass me that one for the camera.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see, this is this one here, can you see it? I'm sure you can.
That one's almost done.
Really smells nice.
Yeah, that one I'm just going to do once more and then this one's done. And this one I think needs a little longer.
Okay, we'll show you a bit later.
Yeah.
Okay, the one thing which we have here, let me just move this camera a bit further away because I almost burned my ass when I moved back into the oven. I'm thirsty, so we have this very nice soda water.
Oh, we did the coconut, but...
Soda water, yeah, but the coconut isn't ready to drink. So, need to open this. And I can't remember when last I had to open things like this. I mean, this was back to the 1980s. Anyway, but it's really nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, Prost.
Meanwhile, you're mixing the spices. Can you get them? They're behind you, please. That little bowl of spice. You need to add in 4 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay, let me bring the camera down. Supposedly...
That's a tablespoon. 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, she says we're gonna take this extra light virgin
That's just
oil.
what we're taking.
Whatever.
Olive oil.
Any olive oil will work. That she's squeezing now, eh?
Lemon. Yeah.
A Sear lemon.
Mm.
And yes, 4 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. This means, of course, you could not have used all the spices while searing.
I just took a tablespoon of them. All right, and I can mix that up.
Okay, we're going to mix them up until they mixed. It really smells nice.
You've got some maple syrup that needs to go in there too. 2 tablespoons maple syrup you can put in there too.
No, that's a bit much.
Then put 1.
Yeah. 1 maple syrup. I'm diabetic. I don't want too much sugar things. Even though this won't affect your sugar, of course not. So they say. And then there's some people who say we can never be sweet enough. You know, Rebecca actually once wrote a poetry book.
Ah, yeah. Yes I did.
Since I talked here about being sweet enough.
Yeah.
Many poems about that. Yeah, no, you'd be surprised. I wrote a poetry book.
It's on Amazon. I think it is.
It's on Amazon.
I don't know.
It's still available.
Nobody's ever bought it.
That's not true, you did.
I bought it just the other day. I've never seen it myself.
You know, it's a funny thing when you write a book, you have so much hope, you know, you think the
I didn't have any
got to enjoy it. And then when the years goes past and it's only your mom and yourself who actually read it.
Not even. Nobody in my family wanted to read it.
Same thing in my family. I wrote 66 books or 60 plus. I don't think a single family member ever read it. Rebecca was forced to read it because she was doing editing on a whole bunch of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're good books.
Say, really good books.
For the person who likes that subject, I don't know how you could, I mean, you just should want to read them all. Because because you don't know what's fact, you don't know what's fiction, and all the facts are correct. It's like history written in, but not just history. It's like, what is it? It's like military information, like about
it's military.
Size of what tanks are better, and
all sorts of weapon systems and things
weapon
in those
systems.
books which most people wouldn't know about.
Right.
But they're technically 100% correct. Even where you, even where you go to a scene inside the book, you can go there and you will be standing there and the book will play off in front of you.
Yeah, so
you will know.
The places are real.
If I say there's a hill somewhere, you can just bet your ass there's a hill, and if you climb on the hill, you're going to see what the book tells you is on the other side of that hill.
Although I think in some of those countries you were in, that wouldn't be true, was it? True in all the countries? You were in some weird countries in those books.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true for all the books, even in the weird countries which he mentions. If you go to certain places, you most definitely will find what stands in the book. It was written like that. Anyway, she's now cutting up an onion, it seems. One big onion.
We're using that, remember, to stick these sticks in. Because now comes the
Yeah, this is presentation. And presentation is a brilliant thing in food. So she's cutting the onion in a very not normal way. But we'll show you the end result and then you'll see what we mean. Right, I think we'll take a cut again. Or do you want to say something further?
Nope, we can get on to the next phase.
Yeah, okay. See now, you see the red and then you can... Okay, right, we're now going to make kebabs, what I call it, in South Africa we call it sasatis. She will explain that to us. What's that? Red pepper?
I put any color pepper. I like to put that on because then it kind of holds it.
Like a sword.
Like a sword. But it's going to go in like this. That's okay. We'll put one on the bottom too. And now you've got to kind of somehow get all your mushrooms onto it in whichever way that you can.
So you just stick it?
Yeah, you just stick all the mushrooms on. They look nice and big.
But remember now, wait a bit until they cool down a bit before you burn your own hands.
We didn't wait that much. All right, Cruz is going to help me.
Yes, give me one.
One of those. One of these.
Okay, here we go. And then you just grab a mushroom.
Put it on anyway. There's no wrong, there's no right.
No wrong, there's no right. See?
Just get them on there.
Just get them that they stick. And you can see what's going to happen now. It's going to start looking a bit like, what do you call those things on? Which I put?
Shish kebab, doner kebab.
Yeah, shish kebab, a doner kebab or something. It starts looking like that. It's really, really good. And they taste fantastic. Okay. So
now if you had really big ones, you could put
we don't put a few onions in it.
You can, I didn't cut that's going to be the base. Oh, but I can leave the base. Okay, let's put a bit of onion.
Yeah, now you see, now we're going to get... And we did wash our hands, I want to tell you, in case there's somebody here getting... Yeah, it's a bit too thick on. You have to break it in pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this.
There we go, that looks good.
And Cat wants to go out. I'll go and rescue Cat.
You can't do anything wrong with cooking, actually, you know? It's a little bit like those, I find cooking sometimes a little bit like those art projects when you were a kid. If you ever bought one in a box, never buy art projects in boxes. Because on the box cover, it always looks so beautiful. And the problem is, when you try to make it, yours never looks that good. Cooking can be the same. But because you're actually, it's just the taste that, I mean, looks matters, but I don't care that much about looks. I care more about how it tastes.
I'm very happy to hear about that. Looks don't matter. You know, I was voted twice in 2 different schools, the ugliest kid in school.
Well, it looks like we're only going to have 2 of these. I don't know.
And the teachers agreed.
I think that's a lie. That was just mean.
There's another story I can tell you about food which has to do with... We're not going to tell that. It's on one of the books.
No, we're not telling that one. I refuse to let him talk about that. Well, I'm surprised we only have 2 today. Oh,
yeah, because we used much less mushrooms.
No, I used less mushrooms last time. I thought I did. All right, but you're going to finish. I think we really packed them in, and I cut off the stems. So it really looks funny this time.
Nice thing about these is since you make it yourself, you can know which ones are which. In the hostels where I grew up, where I spent a few years, during prayers before you eat, you would always lick your food or spit on it, so that nobody else can eat it. But there's no reason to do that here because you can actually see which is which and which is what. You see?
No, nobody's going to steal the food
like
from
mine
you
is
here.
bending like this.
No, that's fine. Oh, no, you have to leave some because you have to stick it in now into the onion.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
There's
can't.
the onion. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yours is bigger than mine, baby.
Yeah, you're damn right. That's bigger than yours. Just hold them there. I'll twist the camera.
Okay, that's beautiful. Not really beautiful. Okay.
Wait. Okay, now you want to see this creation of art which we made here. Just waiting to give it a go.
There we go.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, one of these mushrooms seems to have fallen off. Okay, this is a messy looking tower here.
But they taste well.
And now we're going to stick this, but we're not done yet because we're going to put it.
Yeah,
I have
sauce.
to wash my hands first.
See, we still have to cover them with the sauce, I suppose. And I think you call that a dribbing, isn't it, in English? English is my second language, that's what I was asked. Dribbing.
I think we missed a step. You were supposed to put this on with the mushrooms and then put it on. We're just going to dribble it over.
Just dribble it. I'm kicking a soccer ball, you know, same thing.
Well, there you go.
Whatever.
I didn't remember.
But you, just for in case.
It'll work.
When you get here, stop and go back and just take them off and mix them properly and blah blah blah. But we got many ways to kill a cat, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
But we have to put it in a
pan.
In a pan, and I'm going to put some.
Well, it's sometimes organized chaos in the kitchen, eh?
That's the pan I'm going to use. I am going to put some baking powder because I have a feeling that it's going to...
Okay, let's see what you do here.
I think it's going to... I did this last time too because I think it's going to stick to the pan. So it... Otherwise it doesn't...
Fold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. All right, let's see if I can get the sauce on here though. That's kind of a shame. I didn't do it this way last time. All right, how are we going to do that?
We do something with the camera first.
Yeah, that definitely works better to dip your mushrooms in before you get them on the... Whoa.
Okay, we're learning lessons here. We need a bit better equipment to stand the camera on.
All right, you're going to hold these sideways while I dribble it.
Okay, guys, now see something here which is going to be remarkable.
Yeah, but you can't hold the camera and this. You might need two hands here. The camera not going to let it stand. This is critical. Last time. See, I've only made it once, but here we go.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to twist it like this.
Yeah. That's how we're doing it, baby.
Pour maak 'n plan.
Yeah.
For those who don't understand Afrikaans.
You want to turn on the other side? You can even cook like that, you know, instead of up and down. I think we should cook it like that.
For us, we discovered a new method.
Yeah, because up and down, you can't fit it in the oven, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is good. This is going to be
very nice.
All right, I think that's enough because we can always brush a little more on if we need some more. Don't you think we should can you put it just sideways in here like this?
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah.
Let's see how it comes out.
Let's see how it comes out. Okay, if it's standing, then it's all going to drip down. We'll see how it... Looks like a dead... Oh, well, they eat dead meat, so dead mushrooms.
Okay. We're still learning.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's going into the kitchen, into the oven.
Yeah, 200 degrees.
200 degrees preheat.
All right, I'm going to move the pan up though because I think standing up would have been, all right, for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes. You know what will happen in the meantime? I'll do my favorite thing in the kitchen.
What's that?
Dishes.
Oh yeah, good at
doing dishes. I like doing dishes. I'm very good at doing dishes.
Very good at doing dishes.
I think it's a psychological thing, you know.
I'm very grateful for that.
Yes, but you don't need to see my my method of...
No, his top secret method for washing dishes fast.
Okay.
So I'm whipping up just a quick sauce. what I did was put some tahini, a bit of lime because that's what I had. Pepper, salt, a bit of honey, and a bit of water. Now I'm shaking it so it can get a little thicker. And I quickly cut up some tomatoes, and I had a little mint leaf, so I put it in there, and some cucumber. And that's what we're going to use. Now, my question is whether I'm going to put the sauce on here or leave it separate. That's the question. I think I put it on. I think it's better. That's the answer.
Yeah, we'll just put it on and why not?
So it's like a salad dressing sauce.
This is really an experiment for us, you know. It's the first time we're using this camera and equipment. We haven't switched the studio lights even on. You know, this experimental kitchen. If you haven't seen the video, please go and watch the video.
Koos's favorite, a bit of parsley. Good for you, Koos.
Very good,
it's healthy.
very good. Indeed. No problem, no problem.
Okay.
So, you know, we designed this place actually to be a studio kitchen as well. That's why we have these colors and everything. And we haven't switched on the studio lights yet. There's no need.
You want me to
I think
turn
there's
them on?
no need. Yeah, why not? Let's switch them on and see what happens. But it's more for daytime. Oi,
Scary.
very scary. No, I would rather put it off.
Yeah.
Make it softer, you know.
Yeah.
But it might be, there's a huge thunderstorm or monsoon outside and it's really dark. But you know, it's nighttime now, so yeah, there goes more of those horrible things. Nice things, very nice indeed.
I'm not putting them all in.
Still about 10 minutes left before we have to take the sausages out. Funny thing about this, last time we made it, I sent pictures to all my friends in South Africa who is of course meat eaters. Most people, including myself until 5 years ago when I married a foreigner, 5.5 happy years. We consider chicken to be a salad. We eat a lot of food. If you look at the portions we eat, it's like American size, probably more. And you can see it. There's some very big people there, including myself. But I sent the pictures of this, I think, to all of them, of the mushrooms, and everybody thought I went back to being a meat eater. And when I told them we're not, they all want the recipe. And so I'm very glad we're actually making a video here, and then they can be part of the fun. And in the meantime, we did all the dishes, which is very good, even though tomorrow
Few more.
we have cleaners coming and so.
We have our, yeah.
Yeah, but we do I like doing dishes. I love doing dishes. Never complain, and I never finish eating. I don't wait.
This is what's very, you have your last bit of food and you put the fork in your mouth and whoosh.
Yeah, man, I grab it and I go and wash it. There's no time to wait. I've got to get washed so we can start playing Scrabble after dinner.
Yeah, eating is like a rushed affair. Cooking takes a minute and eating takes seconds.
Yeah, well, you see, remember when I explained there that in the hostels you spit on your food, but the other guys, the bigger kids can't eat it. Of course, as time goes on, you get quite big yourself, so you're now used to eating very quickly, so you can eat their food as well. And so if they spit in their food, well, there's ways and means to make them not do that again. It's disgusting behavior anyway, if you think about it. And then you just carry on with life and you get to the army or the police and do basic training and you absolutely never stop running. And it's a lot of noise. And the way it worked in the police where I was, you eat all your food, which is Highness the Commissioner of Police, in his wisdom has applied to you free of charge. And it was all the wrong type of food. It was not vegan, it was not vegetarian. I think we shot such people outside, thinking they're communist or something. But to make a long story short, there would be an officer, and by this I mean a lieutenant or a wire. He would be standing at one end of the door, you would get your food, you eat your food, and you don't talk. And if you talk very softly, and then you run out and they look what food is left on your plate. And I can tell you there better not be anything left on your plate, or you'll be crawling around doing push-ups until you throw up. And then of course you have to clean after yourself, being disgusting liberal ways of throwing up. That's how it went all the time, and so we had a great amount of fun, but we had a great amount of respect for food. And the other thing is, and I still get very, very anxious about this, to this very day, and I'm 57 years old next month.
Yes.
Yeah, probably already by the time you look here. But I cannot stand it if somebody has a hat on his head and he's eating. You know, unless you're on a cover in the bush or somewhere and you have to wear your hat to break your silhouette. You do not eat with a hat on your head. You just don't. Because if a sergeant see you, you know, as we used to say, God will not have mercy upon you. No. You will suffer. You'll never do it again. But everybody around you who saw you and didn't arrest you for being a liberal, doing such things, yeah, they will suffer with you.
Sorry.
So,
yikes.
That is my way of explaining table manners. Right. We're going to stop with this.
Yeah, I think we got a 15. It's been about 20 minutes, but I think it's good.
You can smell it. It really smells nice.
I think it's a good idea to peek in and see if we need to sprinkle a little more of that on there. I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to tilt the camera a bit so you can see we took this magnifique thing out of the oven.
Yeah, out of the oven.
And yeah, there you go. Ooh, nice. It smells nice, eh?
I'm going to just put the rest of the sauce on.
Man, just throw it on. Why don't you? You see, now that's how you do it. You just throw it on. I wish you could smell this.
See, this oven is extra fast because it's got the air on.
The fans. So, but it's a strange oven. We're not that happy with the oven. We'll probably replace it at some stage.
We'll make do. It cooks food, but it's a little annoying.
Yeah, you know, we never bought the oven actually before we got here.
Never
so we didn't really know what to look for. But next time we will really know what to look for. Anyway, so it goes back for about 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, 5 minutes we're done.
5 minutes, so more time to clean the kitchen.
Yeah.
Rebecca made a salad. I think we showed this to you before.
Now that's to put on the wraps. We're putting this in...
this is going to go into wraps, yeah.
We're doing wraps. Normally I would make the wraps myself. You know, it's very delicious, but you know what? There's only so much we're doing today.
Yeah.
We'll do those another time to make your own
Saturday
wraps.
night, man. It's Saturday night. We got the idea to make it 5 minutes before we started the video. So...
is it Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday. Saturday is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to show you the end product just now in the living room upstairs. Getting the food upstairs is another damn story. We really need like a lift or something, or I don't know. I've got no idea actually.
I'm going to ask Sean to build me one.
Yeah.
My son. It's going to be my request. Build me a lift.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Okay, I ran upstairs to come and set the table here, and so that's what's happening. You will see there to the left is a very flimsy camera stand we used. We're definitely going to improve. I'm pointing where a vegan butter. That's the filling for the wrap. And again, I'm explaining we're going to replace that because it just doesn't work. But this was an experiment. Here's the Nando's. It's a South African brand. It's actually more Portuguese, to be honest, from Mozambique. Nice peri-peri sauce, quite a bit of warm sauce. I don't like it that much, but it does help for food at times. And here's my old trusty air fryer. I put some wraps in it. Of course, we won't do it by hand like this in the actual kitchen. You know, we'll just do it like professionally. But anyway, so there's the two wraps, and both heated up. Normally, Rebecca would actually manufacture the wraps herself, but here we got a bit lazy. Actually, we didn't have time to do it, and so we used it like that. And now I'm going back. I'm not sure what I want to explain to you. Yes, for wraps itself, you get them here for about 120 baht. So in other words, 8 of them. Different kinds, some are garlic, some are butter. Really not bad. I just switched the lights on. I was about to go and surprise Rebecca, but I could hear her coming up the stairs. So I decided just to wait a bit and then catch her at the door. Now we opened the door and here it comes. Here comes the food, man. And that is really fantastic. Of course, we always close the doors because the mosquitoes are a real problem. They come and they do cause illness. And here you can see that's what we made. Man, if that doesn't make you hungry, I don't know what will ever make you hungry. And there to the right of it was coconut water with a flesh inside. And I'm just taking pictures again here because it really is something very, very special. And so Rebecca is putting it down. She's going to start making us something to drink with a coconut. It's like a milkshake, no sugar. Safe for diabetics. All these food here are safe for diabetics. Yeah, there you go, man. That tasted as well as it looks. Really, really good. But let's go and see what Rebecca is doing that side.
So we'll see how this turns out. I'm looking for the top. I put in the one coconut that Kuz opened up, and I had some lime left over, so I put lime. And then I just put a bit of our coconut milk just because I don't think it's going to be enough for 2 people. And let's see how it tastes.
Prepare for noise. Much noise.
Right, you can fly.
Okay.
I ended it early. Now I'm going to taste it and see if it's any good. Wunderbar.
So tell me, these machines in Thailand are very good.
Oh man, you can get super duper blenders, really inexpensive. I love gadgets. Here's our air fryer. We have one downstairs and upstairs.
I love that.
We use these things every day. I mean, I use the blender multiple times a day. This is my wonderful juicer I use also. This is this is not from Thailand and very expensive. But if you've ever done juices, it's so hard to find a good juicer. And I'm not getting paid to recommend this one. Some people do, but it is really good. This blender is from Thailand, and you know what? You get a good blender, you can do pretty much everything with it. Okay, we're going to eat.
Yes, we're going to make wraps. We'll show you pictures of our wraps.
Yeah, I'm going to take that mushroom off the skewer. Maybe I'll put another plate for that just so you can see it.
And I'm waiting to pull a tail back for it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking to show how this comes off the skewer. I don't know. Let's see how it comes off the skewer. Oh, baby, baby. There you go. Ding! Look at that. Ha! That's quite fun. All right, we're just going to get some off the skewer. You could cut it off, of course. You know, you could cut it. You could slice it, but we're just taking it off like this.
And then it smells nice. Okay, so I can...
There you go.
There you go. And that is 2 wraps. I mean, that's all.
Yeah, that's going to be... That's probably all that's probably all we're eating today.
Yeah.
Bon appetit. I'm taking off my microphone. Goodbye.
For you young men out there, you open the door for your wife. You make sure she sits down properly at the table. And if somebody looks at her, it's scary moving. Right? That's the 3 rules of a happy marriage.
Don't worry.
Right. So Rebecca, what you doing?
I don't get my microphone.
Oh yeah, she took a microphone off. Okay, I'll explain what she's doing. What she did is basically she took out ingredients and now she's making herself a wrap. I'm just gonna fold it. And I can tell you this is gonna be one of Veggie Delight specials. No doubts about it, and somebody is calling her.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't believe. We were still fishing up there at the next moment. We noticed people are delivering something. If we just close the door.
Too late.
Too late. Anyway, what we have here, table tennis. Table tennis. And you know it's going to be right here in the front. This is going to be our pride and joy. I would say right under the disco lights. Yeah, disco lights. I can even switch it on. Oh, press the wrong button. You can have disco here as well as table tennis. Table tennis, right?
I am just melting. It's warm, man.
It's very good. So anyway, we're going up to eat. Okay, we are back and rudely interrupted, but here we are.
Interrupted.
But she can take the taste, you see, she's quite sweaty. And this is Buketi's warm that we had to run. And she makes noises which indicates normally that she's eating well. And yeah, so once again, thanks for joining us here. Here you go, one last view. And I'm gonna eat now. Goodbye, see you later, who knows. Bye-bye.
Some quick feedback. I think for next time I'm going to cut off the stems and use the stems for something else, just because they were a little bit chewy. And what else was there, Koos?
It was too much, too many. We couldn't eat all of it. We could eat all.
Yeah, but that was because we weren't that hungry. We had one big one each. Normally, I think we'd eat.
Well, let's rather not say, but the other thing which we were talking about is putting the sauce on it. We put it afterwards.
That didn't really make a difference, but I think it's easier if you just put it on when it's in the pan and let it cook in a bit and then stack it on. Anyway, that is a delicious thing, and cooking it lying down or standing up, both are okay, you know, and you can even pop it on your grill, you braai people. That's for sure.
Okay, bye-bye.